Welcome, Gemini, to your monthly horoscope for July for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap the bell notification symbol. If you'd like to chat with me directly, you can do so on Twitter at Horoscope Ace, or please join Elisa and I for the daily astrology and tarot show, which is proving great fun, really popular. You can grab your daily horoscope free every day. Please see the link beneath this video. Well, this is quite an important month for us all, and not least for yourself, because Venus in your sign is going forwards, it's travelling forwards. You also have the North Node in your sign, but Mars is forging a brilliant link with Venus for much of this month in your sector of sociability and your long-term future. So I think now that Venus is going forwards, that is going to create a much more positive mood music. But of course, your ruling planet has been tracking backwards since the 16th of June in your sector of resources. It's been in shadow since the 2nd of June. But it's going to emerge this month on the 12th into forward motion, but it won't come out of shadow until the 26th. So I think it is fair to say that there could be some sluggish stuff around your resources. Also, if you've got a plan to power forwards from the 5th through to the end of the month, Mars is forging a more abrasive link with Mercury. And that means that if you're relying on the cooperation of others or being a little bit idealistic about your approach to finances, or perhaps hoping that something's going to turn out okay in terms of the basic everyday part of your situation, you could find yourself getting a bit frustrated if things don't evolve at quite the pace you want. But this is where Venus and Mars collaborating pretty well all through the month can really be your ace. Venus is about charm, it's about attraction, it's known as the lesser benefic. Jupiter is known as the greater benefit, but they can both be about money. Jupiter continues in retrograde in your 8th solar house, longer term money, and that's going to play a role this month too. But from the 9th through to the 15th, the Sun in the sign of Cancer is forging a really quite beautiful link to Neptune in your sector of worldly interaction. Don't be fearful of being more imaginative in your approach to improving your resources. If you do work in a caring profession, or you're a healer, or you're just generally a very compassionate person, this also can be something that you can use to great advantage. Also in the first 10 days of this month, Venus is forging a great semi-sextile with your ruler Mercury, despite its retrograde. So patience and the passage of time do more than strength and fury. So if someone has owed you some money, or money's been slow to come in, especially with the impact of COVID, I do think that things are going to start to pick up momentum from the 12th. But we can't deny the fact that the Sun will go into an opposition with both Jupiter and Pluto from the 11th through to the 18th. And one of the best ways to use that energy is to set your intention. And those intentions can be very determined, but you can't move into demand mode. If you push it too hard, you'll meet with resistance. So just get your strategy together and start to methodically go through it. There is actually a new moon in the sign of Cancer in your sector of everyday resources on the 20th. But it's a new moon with a difference, because it does oppose the rather stern energies of Saturn. So that can be a bit of a pushback. So your everyday initiatives may be good, but you can't necessarily expect an instant payoff. Now, the annular lunar eclipse, which occurs on the 5th, is also in your sector of longer term resources. But what that does is forge a great link to Uranus. Listen to your hunches. It could be that a past skill or experience repackaged in a new imaginative way can be the way that in the last 6 months of this year you can flourish. And also on the 22nd of this month, the sun powers into the glorious Leo, which of course where it belongs. And in the first 10 days it's going to be, which is this month, it's going to be in the decan of Leo, which is all about sun, all about radiance, warmth. And your ideas can gain greater currency. Your ability as a people person to interact skillfully with others is definitely going to be to the fore. But I think when it comes to trying to find the balance between where you might be in the here and now, in terms of your desires, or where you'd like to be, I don't think it's necessarily going to be a straight line to the summit. I think it's going to take some time and patience and application. So in that sense, I think that this month is a month of transitions. And even as the month draws to a close, someone could surprise you by blurting out something that you'd rather they wouldn't. There could be a revelation that could prove to be a little bit challenging or embarrassing. It may be linked to your past. It may be linked to something that perhaps you'd rather keep confidential, but someone could bring it to the surface and in some way confront you with it. So just be prepared for that. So we do have this polar axis, which really comes down the spine of this month. But your personal charisma can be very high, and I think that's the best way to take on the challenge of July. If you'd like to ascend above your zodiac sign, embrace serious astrology, and try out my personal horoscope reports. They're very affordable. I have a special offer deal which enables you to get a year's forecast and a character analysis. It gives you so much information and really help to unlock your true potential. Or check out a one-to-one reading with me by seeing the testimonials beneath this video. But for now, stay safe, take care, and good luck.